Greetings, families. Welcome back once again. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. This video is about Burkina Faso, the tourism. Last year, they told us that the tourism will start this year. Right now, it has started and it's in full swing. So if you are going to Burkina Faso, know that the tourism has started. But if you make mistake and you Google it, it will tell you don't go. It's dangerous area. This is what they are doing. They have shown us some of the tourist attraction side. A lot went down. I'll leave you here to watch and I'll be back. Thank you for your time.
In the Nakambe region, 3 iconic sites in the Bulogu province are visited, including Mount Bulogu, which gave its name to the province, as well as the Naba Zungrana Mausoleum, a report by Yves Rambat and Nicolas Sorgu. The Faso tourism caravan sets out to discover the tourist sites of the Nakambe region. First off, Garango. Here, the caravanners who have come from all corners of Burkina are also discovering the royal court before climbing Mount Bugu, a mountain that gave its name to the province. Sites steeped in emblematic history and wonder. We are surrounded by several members of the government. We also have a large delegation of young people who have come from all over, from Ouagadougou, but also from other localities in the Nakambe region. We wanted to have a unique experience, that of climbing Mount Bugu. I have to admit, it's thrilling. It's something to discover. It would be a shame if Burkinabes didn't come to discover this site. It is here that the Bisa community, the Burusi community, and the Samo community fled because of the land of the dog. So suddenly we discovered this today. Does this make you want to invite all Burkinabes to visit here as tourists? Fortunately, the country didn't wish to become a tourist destination, so this is the first time I'm here with this card. I came to Ouagadougou, so I was warmly welcomed. I joined gatherings. I can go anywhere in peace. I go wherever I want. The experience is guaranteed. Don't be afraid to see it for yourself. Honestly, it's really impressive. It's a pleasure to climb the mountain. And today, we are even more proud to belong to this nation. The procession continues its journey toward Komtoiga with Mosele as its destination. Nabazongrana, a highly symbolic place for the Mosi people, and access to it will not be possible today. Fortunately, the hill just a few meters away holds a part of the history of Nabazongrana, the eldest son of Wedrau, the father and founder of the Kingdom of Tinkodogo. At each stage, the history of these cultural and tourist heritages is enthusiastically recounted to the day's visitors by the keepers of tradition. We saw a tourist site that attracts many people, and the locals told us that every year they receive a lot of visitors here. Today, we came with nearly 1,000 participants to whom the story was told. We experienced something unprecedented, which shows us that our traditions truly matter and that the taboos in our traditions deserve to be respected. So everyone who was there was able to witness it, because we were not able to access the mausoleum simply because we did not, at least some of us did not respect the ritual that was supposed to be performed. We are proud because this is a lesson. Since the security crisis, our country has faced a kind of blockade by international media. Some media outlets have painted our country in a negative light and have harmed the country's visitor numbers. Domestic tourism comes as a response, and we are truly satisfied with the turnout. This morning, as you have seen, the tourism partnership continues this Sunday in Bagre with visits to other sites. The Burkina public is therefore invited to flock to the country's 1,086 tourist sites in order to show the world that Burkina Faso remains and will always be a must-visit destination.
Thank you so much. We cannot have enough of our own culture. Many a times you'll be in a country, but you don't know a lot of things that goes on in the country. For me, it was recently that I've visited Cape Coast, the castle, the slave castle, and the rest. But during school time, well, no, I do not have money to visit all those places. So for Burkina to be surprised of places like this, I'm like, yes, I know your feeling because I'm a Ghana. I don't know a lot of places. It's only recently that I've been traveling to see things myself. So yes, they are doing it themselves. But if you are a visitor like our brother who came all the way from Benin or Senegal to join them, it's wonderful to know what is going on in the neighboring countries as well. They are inviting all of us to come and experience Burkina Faso culture and everything and learn history as well and the wonders in the history as you have seen. The next video is also about tourism. I remember when they were building this boat, it's about a boat and the struggle that they were going through. I think I made a video or I just listened and left it. I'm not 100% sure, but I watched it, how they started it and all. And now it is working. So please enjoy it. I'll be back.
Drive to promote domestic tourism, the Ouagadougou tourist boat is now open to the public. With a restaurant menu and other amenities for entertainment, it floats at Tanguy. This boat is one of the capital's tourist attractions. It also sparks curiosity, as Bernard Kambilem and Tanguy Kafando tell us. An evening on the water, this is an experience that people in Ouagadougou can now enjoy. It's at the Tanguy Dam aboard the Bass Sibiri boats with Christophe Hilbudo. And here we are already with family or friends. Many come to experience this adventure. Music fills the air and the atmosphere is festive, like on special occasions. Over a drink or a meal, these are unforgettable moments full of excitement. In any case, I've never seen anything like this there before. I've never seen anything like this there. In any case, it's very, very, very interesting. So I saw that it was my niece who came to visit just once and then came to tell me about it. So I said, well, I'll come see it too. It's really great. Anyway, I came to see it. It's interesting. It's beautiful. And then when you realize that this is in Burkina, well, I'm really very proud, very happy to be here tonight, surrounded by quite a few notable people to experience this wonderful event. Yes, it's a great pleasure. It's a great pleasure, especially for us. And since the person who was actually behind the making of this boat is one of our friends, someone we studied with, it's truly a great pleasure, and we think this feeling will spread throughout the whole population. After a tour of the dam, we dock. The first customers say goodbye to the crew, and the other customers board for the adventure. On the other side of the road, passers-by are eager to satisfy their curiosity, even often in the rain. For the boat's promoter, this is the culmination of many sleepless nights, of reflection, of a wealth of ideas and solutions at every stage of the vessel's construction. Since it's not something you have ready-made or copied, it's something you have to analyze, calculate, reduce, and reduce. So when it all comes together in the end, it just happens like that, and everyone is happy, and we are proud of our Kinava team. It's truly a source of pride to be from Quebec. You sell because they made it happen. They call us the equivalent. So it's a pride that now is running. At the beginning, it was complicated. With the resources we had, it was complicated. But now, I'm afraid there might be obstacles that will come up along the way. Bodo admired the nature of Tanguy. The first boat made in Burkina is a challenge that Basibule has taken on Christophe Hilbudo, but it's not the end of dreams. This boat is an added value in terms of tourist attractions for the city of Ouagadougou. And the people of Ouagadougou don't need to be asked twice to take advantage of it. The cost ranges from 1,250 francs for children to 2,500 to 5,000 francs for adults for a 30-minute ride. Thank you. We continue with the topic of tourism, this time in Niger. Yesterday, Saturday, a delegation from the Mali War College visited the giraffe site at Kure in the Tilaberi region. This site is home to the last giraffes of West Africa. Isa Ousmane Mahamad and Amadou Amadou. Kure, vast and sprawling in the heart of Niger. Here, the savannah hides a precious treasure, the last giraffes of West Africa in the Peralta area, a unique heritage fervently protected. It is in this natural environment of Niger that the students of the War School of Mali, accompanied by their peers from Niger and Burkina Faso, came to experience a real-life lesson in a silent setting, marked by the footsteps of these giants who, over the decades, migrated in search of refuge and finally found safety here in Niger. A moment of learning for these future military strategies. The preservation of this unique wildlife is an initiative of the state. We were truly amazed by what we saw, and especially by the conservation efforts made by the state of Niger. That's why the number of giraffes has increased from about 50 in the 1990s to over 1,000 today, which is truly remarkable. And as is Nigerian tradition, the guests were honored under a warmly decorated tent with Touaregs, music, and touches of humor. When the king realized that his friend was a wise man, from that day on, he stood by his side. The Niger Tourism Promotion Agency in Petens, under the enlightened leadership of his Director General Khadija Salifu, Mumuni provided an unforgettable moment of relaxation, a way to remind everyone that Niger remains a country of hospitality, peace, and openness. Between the military, biodiversity, and culture, this immersion of the Malian War School in Niger proves that cooperation in the Sahelian region goes hand in hand with
Thank you so much, families, for listening and watching. Yes, I can imagine the music that is going on that boat, the food, the history telling. And yes, I'll be in a boat to Jodi. Is it Jodi or Dodi? Dodi Island. I'm sorry. Yes, in Ghana, Akosombo. I really enjoy. I even did live on that boat. I really enjoy it. The other side of it, the history and everything, the wonders of our late president, Dr. Osadifo Kwame Nkrumah, the lake, the biggest lake in Africa. Yes, I think I got it right. I was on it and I did enjoy it. The music, and I did a post during the weekend. One of our legends, Daddy Lumba, has passed. That was his music throughout on that boat live. And may his soul rest in peace. He did what he came to this world to do. And Ghanaians, we should be proud of him. Yes, he made us proud. He made us proud. So when I was working on this video, I just remember that day when I went on the boat myself, not in Burkina Faso, in Ghana, that the Lumba was on. They were praying, we were dancing, we were eating, we were drinking. That's what you will do when you go to Ghana or Burkina Faso. You will enjoy it as well. Thank you so much for your time, for listening. If you know that the Lumba, if you listen to his music, let me know. I miss him a lot this weekend. I miss him so much. But his music will live on forever and ever. That's how this world is. Whatever you are doing, do it to the best of your ability. So when you are gone, people will remember you, because we don't know tomorrow. Thankfully, he has said goodbye several times to us and we didn't know. Credit to our TV News and Faso 7 families. I will leave you here. My VIPs, my kings and queens, my returning families, thank you so much. Families, I will leave you here. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.